All right, what's up, everybody? Tuesday night, 9 p.m., a little bit after 9 p.m. One thing I love about this company is, you know, tomorrow, if you're around, I know it's Tuesday night and this is special too, but tomorrow, Jake, our trader, will be on around 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 or 2, I believe it's 2. We haven't got the thumbs up yet, but he will do some live trades. If the market is right, he will do some live trades for us and we can see some trading going on. And this Thursday night, we're going to do a giveaway of a VIP account for someone that has not set up an account yet. So I know Melody was on last time. She missed it, but she still hasn't got an account set up. She's still watching. So, she can still, be in that one. So you can be in it, Melody. You can invite others and get in it as well. They can be in it. So, first off, I'm Brian Rhodes. I'm sure everybody on here, I think I know everybody. I don't know who iPhone 5 is, and I can't believe it still works. iPhone 5. That's pretty impressive. It's probably worth more money than any of the ones we have right now if it still works. But so little backstory on my part, because I love how David shares this. And the reason I'm kind of like in this industry in a way is some of the content I watched him put out. And I was like, this is pretty cool. He's making some good passive money through different programs. And then, some worked for a while, some didn't work for a while, some worked for a longer time. It's just like, how do you figure out what's going to work? And then me and David started working together and we did our best
Exactly.
to vet out companies, to vet out if the owners are really the owners or if there's a hidden admin or developer behind it. We wanted to find out, like, is this company giving money to top distributors? Because that right there is a major red flag when I get hit up all the time. Yeah, I know David does too. And they're like, hey, we'll give you thousands of dollars to promote ours to bring in volume. And if you don't bring it in fast enough, they say that we're going to take it back, or they don't, but 99.9% of them, 100% of them actually have disappeared. So it was a red flag, and we just kind of wanted to get away from that. What we did is we grabbed a trader and we said, hey, why don't you work with us to create a platform where we know you're an owner, we're owners of it, we're founders of this thing. We'll get it, like, do all the right steps, but we know there's nobody behind the scenes gonna take the money, and it's all gonna be off of trading and no getting paid off of people's money when they put it in. And he's like, I would love to do that. He's like, I don't need to, like, have people's money to make money. I have my own money. I've been trading for, I think it was like 10 years. And so we grabbed a professional trader that you're going to meet tomorrow. And, here's a little bit about him. You're brand new. You're on here. You're watching this recording. It goes by Jake. My buddy Tim, one of our other founders, met him in person. There's about 15 people that met him in Germany a couple weeks ago at an event he kind of did where he sat down and showed them his trades, what he does, the ones he's in, the wallets, where we're at in the company. And all those people have joined and put in large amounts too, which is great, because the transparency is what is there. So Jake, I mean, he's been trading for over a decade. He specializes in cryptocurrency now. In the past 5 years, he's actually a creator of different bots. He cycles through bots that he creates himself, and he knows the trends and he stays ahead of the trends in the market. And with that, he's also a published author where he has a beautiful blog that talks about it. He's like, get a coffee, read my blog, and he just has a good background in trading where we feel comfortable in this situation to be working with somebody that just wants to trade and is really excited about it. Me personally, I don't get as excited sometimes as he does about the trades and stuff. And we're like, are you winning? Like, but he's just like, he's showing people and he gets super excited about it. So that's one thing that I wanted people to hear from me and why. And then I want you to hear from David. David's got his kids right now. Everybody's probably running around the background. And I know he wants to express how he feels about this company, because honestly, if it wasn't for him kind of reaching out to Jake, this wouldn't have really started. And I was like, that's a great idea, Jake. Or sorry, David, let's do it. Let's get Jake on here and talk to him. So, David, tell us a little bit what's going on, how you like, why you like Trade Tribe, why you wanted to put this together.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. And for those of you who just got to know Brian or don't really know Brian, Brian is a man of integrity, is a family man. We're very blessed to have him part of one of the co-founders of Trade Tribe, and you guys are in good hands. I mean, we're all in good hands with what we put together. Now, what Brian was going over is that we've been in the space. I've been in the space since 2015. Many of you on this call or watching the replay, you guys have been in the space for a while now. And one thing that I've learned about this space is you could earn a substantial amount of profit, right? But you could also lose a lot too. But I've seen people, pay off their mortgage. I've seen people do extraordinary things, but I've seen people also lose a lot, right? And I think we came to the point where they call it a rug pull when a company pretends to be real. They end up having fake owners, fake management, fake everything, fake site, but the only thing that was real is the person wanting to take your money behind it. And so once they rug, that's the terrible part about this space. So we wanted to change the game. Now, for those of you who are new to this space, you guys came at the right time, because when the last couple road pulls that happened, I was like, you know what? Like in my mind, we always vet out companies. We talk to owners. We ask as many questions as we can. And in my mind, I'm always thinking there has to be something real. There has to be a real company out there. There has to be something where it's going to be around more than 3 years. I've seen companies last as long as 3 years, right? They ended up being not real. And the truth of the matter is, it's like, look, if we wanted something real, why not do it ourselves? My background is, I own several businesses. I when it comes to creating this, we didn't know what we were going to do, but we knew that we needed to do something, because we're done with all these companies right now taking people's money, running off with it. And that's why we created Trade Tribe. So we're in a good place right now. We're excited about what we did. Now, when it comes to creating wealth, financial wealth, you could do that here. And Brian Rose talked about it before. This is a place where you could actually have a retirement. I mean, a lot of people have your 401ks. You might have your life insurance policy, your Roth IRAs, different, but this is just diversifying your portfolio. And why not, partner with Trade Tribe, make a deposit, whatever you're willing to deposit. The minimum deposit is $500. I know Brian Rose will go over that a little bit later. But when it comes to creating something where you can change your financial lifestyle, change your family lineage, I've been in this space since 2015. I've made a lot, I've lost a lot. But this is a good place. If you lost a lot, also, this is a good place to potentially recover what you might have lost, and if you're new to this space and you're just like, look, I want to make a deposit, I want to plant my flag with Trade Tribe, I want to, learn as much as I can, because what Jake does also is this is an educational platform where we have an ebook that Jake gives out, where on Wednesdays he does live trades. And you guys tomorrow, like Brian said, you guys are going to meet him. But I think what this is all about with Trade Tribe, what we're doing with this is just creating something that's real, because everything else out there, I'm looking at it as if their days are numbered. I mean, God bless them. I hope that they're real and I hope that they last forever. But I've been through this before plenty of times where I wake up and I'm like, I don't really know the owner behind it. I don't know the co-founders. I don't know these people, but I log in and then you're like hoping that the site's still there, right? And the next day you're lucky if it's there. But then 9 out of 10 times, after 6 months to a year, it's gone. And then when it's gone, what happens? Well, you just took a hit. You might have made a little bit of money. But here's the thing, guys, when you have a community of people, like-minded individuals who we're all after the same goal, we don't want no one to lose anything. And with Trade Tribe, we want this to be safe environment. We want this to be for you guys. We want this to be a place where you could come. And I brought my mom in. I never bring my mom involved with any platform, any company. I reached out to friends who I would never share anything with, just because I know how volatile this space is. But because I know Jake, I know Tim, I know Brian, and I know myself, one thing that I want to leave you guys with is that you will never know any other company's intentions. But when it comes to our intentions are to pay it forward. Our intentions is to make something amazing. Our intentions is to be around for years to come, and our intentions is to have an amazing roadmap so that you guys, all of us, could retire financially and have something stable where you guys could do things that you could only dream of. And that's why we created Trade Tribe. So with that being said, Brian, I'm gonna send it back to you.
No, and that's it. I mean, it's like everything's kind of from the heart, and that's why we created this. And now to jump in a little bit on how it works without sharing, every detail about it and boring you guys, I'll let Jake maybe do that on tomorrow. But I want to get into kind of like the meat and potatoes on like how the money type part works, on your own plan and how that works. Like if you're getting started, let's just go into the back office. Actually, it's a little bit smoother for you. So this is the link. Someone sends you a link. This is what you're going to see. This is the homepage of the back office. You can scroll down. We have two plans. These are without the VIP part. Okay, so we have a basic and a premium. Don't let anything get complicated. Basic is if you're putting in $500 to 4,999, you'll need to put it in the basic. And if you're putting in 4,999, message me. I'll send you $1 so you can get into the premium one. Just saying. But so basic 10%, that's just like you're in there, you're locked in that for lifetime, making 10%. You're basically that's what it's doing. You can set a compounding feature on it between 0 and 100%. You can do it 100% where it compounds back into your account, or you can do 50% where 50% goes of your earnings go to your balance, 50 goes back into your account. Or you can do 0 and all the earnings go back into your balance. And you can change that any time of the month that you want to change. Then you got the premium. This is 5K and above. And they pay out every 30 days. This isn't 10 days, your stuff's locked in and you get your funds right back, and plus those. And then hopefully if you do anything like that, you do it once and get out, because they always just take your money after some big promo. So 15% is 5K and above. And that is 5K, or sorry, 15% every month. You can look on a compound calculator on how that works. Well, what's VIP? So unlocking the VIP part. First, the subscription part. It's simple. Don't overcomplicate it. You pay $250 extra outside of what you deposited into the main trading account. You pay $250 and that lasts for 3 months, 90 days. This increases your reward by 5%. So if you're in the $500 one bracket that you want to get into, you pay the VIP first, then you jump into VIP basic plan. Now you're making 15% on 500 to 5,000. If you're in the premium side and you want to do the VIP, you buy the VIP subscription first. It unlocks VIP premium at 20%. That 20% then is an extra 5%, because remember it's 15, now you're getting 20. And what this does, it gives you the ability to make an extra 5% on your money. It's basically it. It does allow you to use copy trading in the bots that Jake cycles through, and it comes with some learning and education tools and different things as well that he'll have in the academy down the road. But to me, the 5% is worth it, because if you just do the numbers and say you put 5,000 in and you're doing the 250 every 3 months, which comes out to $1,000 a year, and you're withdrawing your profit on 5K, which is right at $1,000, it's $1,000. You're going to profit an extra $2,000 over the course of the year by doing VIP. It's actually 3,000, but you take that 1,000 out and then bang, you just made 2,000 more by doing VIP. And if you do any type of compounding or sharing this, you'll do very well. So that's how the packages work. So you do the first, you can do these and never pay anything ever. Just go in, check your account out, withdraw, compound. You can do these, check your account, withdraw, compound, but you need to pay the VIP every 3 months. If you don't, it drops back down into the other plan. So that's how it works. There's not much to it. There's not big old packages. We're not doing 3% a day, 2% a day, 1%. It's a monthly deal. And I want to kind of share how this works on the aspect of how is he paying that? Because this is something that is important to me. Learning this was, besides the 20% that we've made it to that top point doing the numbers, because some people will come in the 10, the 15, and then they might do the 20. So the range of paying out will not be exactly 20%. But let's just say it is. Let's say Jake does 30% this month, though. So Jake does 30%. Um, Daryl has in $10,000. Let's say he's 10,000, he's doing VIP, he's at 20%. So at the end of the 30-day cycle, he makes $2,000, 20% profit. Nice job. Where's the other 10% go? Well, that's going to go into the affiliate program and the leadership bonus. So this is cool. I'm going to get to that in a minute, though. First, I want to show you where more money is going into the affiliate program and the leadership bonus from the VIP subscription that you set up creating your account. So the $250, $50 will pay 5 levels of your uplines, basically uplines, people that sponsored you. And the other $200 will go to pay the same thing as the affiliate program and leadership bonus. So our goal here, and Jake's goal too, which is great to have a trader on board that's not keeping 20% instantly when you put in it and the over the profits and just pocketing it, because every single other one I've ever found does that. They keep the subscription side and they're like, hey, we're going to pay you 6% a month, and they do 20 and they keep the other 14%. Jake's like, no, let's give a lot back to the affiliates, to the people that are sharing this program. Let's make set percentages because people want to know what they're going to make. And I respect that. And I understand that too, because it helps manage, like maybe you have some bills that you want to cover every month. So with that, the extra 200 from that VIP every 3 months that whoever's doing VIP is going towards that affiliate side and the leadership side. So the leadership bonus, it's simple. It's direct volume that you enroll. If you're somebody that likes to share a lot, and or you've got some random people that have some funds to get a hold of and they put in, you get 50K direct level 1 and your link only. You 30 days from that happening, that money gets traded with, you're going to get paid $2,500. You don't get a fast start like instantly in your account. I'm sorry, because that would be getting paid on people's money that came in. It needs to be traded with first. Same thing for silver. Once you hit that 100K deposited directly to your link that you've shared, triggers it for 30 days, you'll get paid 5,000 after that. Same thing with gold, you get paid 10,000, platinum 25,000, and palladium 50,000 by having that much money directly enrolled to your own link. Not level 2, not level 3, not level 4, not level 5, because you know what? It's not sustainable doing that. Do the numbers, easily do the numbers, and know that's not sustainable. Any program I've been a part of, I asked the owner, I'm like, how are you going to pay this? You can't pay this. What if I just enroll David and he enrolls everybody on the Zoom, and everybody on the Zoom enrolls 30 people each, and I don't do anything else? And all of these bonuses are getting paid out from my team volume instead of direct volume. And they go, oh, well, yeah, we need to make some changes. And then they're like, well, it's too late to make changes. Everybody's excited about it. And then they just rug pull. Me and David's been in conversations where they've said this, and we're like, so we're not doing that. We're doing this on level 1 because Jake's like, we can. I'm like, cool, this is great. It's a one-time only payout after 30 days of achieving this level. And now getting into my favorite part, especially this could happen. This could make somebody a lot of money that could just enroll one person, and that one person go enroll a lot or anything within 5 levels. So let's say James comes in direct to me and he enrolls 20 people and I don't enroll anybody else. Well, James is my level 1. He puts $10,000 in. After the first 30 days of his money trading, he makes $2,000, just like we talked about on this last one. He clears 2,000 on his 20% profit. Well, I make an 8% match. You see this 8% right here on his 2,000, which is $160. Awesome. If he compounds that next month, he's trading on 12,000. He's obviously going to make a little more. I'm going to get a higher match on his profit that he earned that month too. Okay, so you can see how that can get a little out of control and really cool. And then say James goes 20 people wide, and on his second level, everybody puts $10,000 in. Great job, everybody. Great job, James. And then on line two, I don't even know any of these people, but that's where that line of 20 people all having 10K each in, I'm making $120 from each person's profit every single month with them withdrawing. If they're compounding, it's going to grow. So you can see how this can get out of control. So this profit that is coming out, that's getting paid on these 5 levels, is from the VIP part, that 250 bucks, $50 goes into the 5 levels, 200 goes towards that. And then what I was talking about with Jake doing extra percentages. So if he does well over 20%, and we're just saying 20% is that's the highest, it will never probably be 20% that we have to pay out every month because not everybody's in the 20% plan, but 10% of that will help go and pay the rest too. And that'll accumulate. We got wallets, we will put those in the wallets and we will be able to distribute that to everybody. So that's how the affiliate side works. It's simple. You set up the VIP account, get that set up. The person that invited you will make $20 for setting up a VIP. Every 3 months, they make $20 because you're going to buy the VIP. And that person's upline makes 15, that person's upline makes 750, that person's upline makes $5, and then $2.50. And then 30 days later, your money goes through, it does what it does with Jake, you get paid, and then you get that trading pool split. You know, the person that enrolled you gets that affiliate split on it, you know, where it's $160 level 1 on a 10K account, $120 on a 10K account on level 2, you know, $60 on a 10K account on level 3. You can see where I'm going here. 10K account on level 4, $40. 10K account on level 5, $20. Every month that percentages will pay out. So that's one thing, excuse me, that I thought, you know, this isn't a quick buck. We're not going to get paid this like tomorrow and do withdrawals and show everybody, I just got paid all this money because I just put everybody in. This will explode in the next 30 to 60 to 90 days because everybody is going to see and go, okay, how does this work again? Even though they watched the Zoom, or maybe they didn't watch the Zoom, but they're all chasing the dragon. That's what I call it, on the fast daily pay, when honestly, that doesn't create longevity. This is a sustainable program that only pays you off the trading side. Besides the VIP part, will trade you, will pay you instantly, because that money is not going into trading. It's actually going into a wallet to then pay people later after 30 days in that affiliate side and the leadership side. That's how that works. And Jake can explain it to you as well. But that's how that side works. And in the site, you come in, you register, you don't have to put your phone number, you don't have to put your Telegram. We're making multiple changes to the site to make it smoother, easier, more user-friendly. On the dashboard, you got your website here. You just hover over it, click, copy it. We're working on getting that copy button done. We're getting everything done at the same time. We're building liquidity and getting people in. So on the side here, your balance. This is from the VIPs, the part here. If you want to get started, you just click add funds. You choose the USDT tether, either BEP20 or TRC20. If you want to use a different coin, get with me, get with David, get with Tim, get with Jake. Get with us first. We'll get that address for you. You send it to him, and he'll fund it right into your account. He'll do the swap for you, basically. But say you're going to do the TRC and you're going to put in 10,000. You just hit make deposit. It pops up. Use the QR code. You see 10,000 here. Bang, you're in. You're rocking and rolling. Now, new deposit. Before you do buy a plan, you need to do the subscription side first. It won't even unlock it. Okay. So you do the subscription side, and I'll show you how that works in a second too. So once you do that, you just click it and it goes to this page. You'll choose the one that you have the money in and you'll hit subscribe. And when you do that, it'll say success and it'll tell you when 90 days is up, October 7th or 8th or whatever date. I'm just kind of guessing. And then you go back to new deposits. And instead of it saying subscription, it will actually say the VIP basic and the VIP premium. And when you do that, then you will just choose one of those and signing into my actual account. That is an account that we are all using as a cumulative founders to build this business. So then we made private accounts outside of it that we're not building. And you can see I have nobody enrolled to this account. So we're not double, triple, quadruple dipping. We're not doing anything like unethical. We just want something stable that's going to pay us and help our families for years to come, right? So here I did the VIP subscription. It unlocked the VIP basic, the VIP premium. You hover over the one you want, you click it, you choose from the balance that you added, and then you put the amount in. If you're putting in 10K, you put that in here, but you'll choose it in the coin that you have it in. I don't have it in any of these coins right now. Once you do that, it tells you it's done. Then you go to my deposits. And I'm in the bottom plan, which these plans will have different names in the future. Instead of plan one, plan one, plan one, plan one, you look on the right, and you see this one's 10%. That's just the VIP, or sorry, that's just the basic. 15% right here. That's the premium. Then you got 15% with this amount of money, which means it's a VIP basic. And then you got VIP premium. And you can see I got 34,500 in right here. And then you can see the compound button. You just click this and it brings up what percentage you want to do. And this could be changed anytime. I can come in and set it at 0 and hit update. There you go. Now the profits that is going to make this month, the 20% I'm going to make off 34,529 will go right here in my dashboard. Bang, in my balance. I go to withdraw. I choose the one that has the money in it and I click it and then I withdraw, which right now I have no funds to withdraw. So you can't really see that. But that is how that works. And to kind of show you a little bit on how this works is, we can just do 5K at the 20%, 2 years. My major thing talking to Jake is like, what advice would you give, even though you're not allowed to give advice? He's like, well, what I would do is I would do either 100% compounding for like 4 or 5 months, or I would do 50-50 if I needed to pull some funds. And he goes, and we're just getting started. Nothing wrong with doing some withdrawals to show people that the withdrawals work, because if you're not building a team, you obviously have to wait 30 days to get a withdrawal. If you're building a team and you're withdrawing from the VIP, that's fine. You can do that all day. But if you're looking at 5K at 20% monthly compounding, this isn't Forex, this is crypto. So what that would do, 5,000, you would make an interest of $1,000. You got compounding turned off, you're stuck at that one every month. By 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, pay your car bill, your insurance, might get one meal at McDonald's, something like that, but if you let that compound, the next month you're going off of $6,000. Now you get 1,200. You just got a raise, on your money. So the way I looked at this in the situation we're going to grow. We're going to 5 million and we're going to cap this. We're not trying to get $100 million accounts. We're not compounding until we're at 280 million in everybody's account. No, that's not realistic. And we don't want that either. We can do this with 50 people. I don't care if there's 10 people on the Zoom or 100. Really, we can do this with 50 people. And that's all we need is those people that believe and understand and just want to build something for a while, because soon we won't even be able to build it. This is great. But as you see this, that 5K will grow and grow and grow. And say you're looking for an extra $5,000 a month to live on. By the 10th month, you start withdrawing, or the 9th month, actually, that happens, you make 42, that rolls right back in. Once that 10th month is up, you make $5,159. You withdraw that every month and live off it. from then on. So this is how that works. Or if you want to let it roll, you can get up into these numbers. We're going to do this. We're not going anywhere. So that's how a compound calculator works. If you haven't, just look up compound interest calculator and you'll see what is going on here, because this is pretty amazing how you won't sleep at night. Another part to this, wow, man, I was going somewhere with it. I should have wrote some notes down. But like I said, we don't need everybody in it. We're not looking for everybody. We're not looking for giant network marketers. We've had people say, "Hey, will you fund me $500 or 5K?" And I'm like, "No, I'm sorry." Like we're not in that game. We are just simply setting up something for us to have like a retirement thing with. So one thing I didn't even share this, and this to some people it's a big deal, some people it's not, some people understand it. But to look at this, let's go back into the account, and what's in your deposit is technically it's getting traded with, right? You understand? Like we can't withdraw the initial deposit. So it's locked in liquidity. He's trading with this. So now you set yourself up. It doesn't expire. There's no expire to this. He's trading with it and it's going to grow and grow and grow. So what you do is up to you on this. But my suggestion is get to where you want to be monthly and then start withdrawing to get your initial back. You can always just instantly start withdrawing to get your initial back. You can, like I said, compound for 3-4 months, 50-50, whichever way. But like the 34.5, it's in the trading. I can withdraw every month. It's 6,900 or whatever it is and get that back and then compound, or I can compound it for 5 months and then withdraw a lot monthly. So just let you know that goes into trading and that's where it is. So I've been in this for 20 working days. After 10 more, this number will change. It's pretty cool. So that part I wanted to share. Besides that, we have major security. If you're looking at the dashboard, I'm not going to click on it, show you my QR code, but we have 2FA. We actually have IP address that will detect if it's being uploaded or someone's logging into your account from a different IP address. If you want to really, make sure you go over that. And then, man, am I missing anything else, David?
No, no, this is really good. I like when Brian goes over the compound interest calculator. That's very powerful because Albert Einstein said it best. He said, um, "Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who knows it earns it. He who doesn't pays it." Right? We all want to earn compound interest, and this is basically where we can do that. Now, if you have a certain amount where you're like, "Look, I'll be happy once I reach 5,000 a month or 10,000 a month," depending what state you're in, you might have let it compound a little bit longer. But everybody has their financial goals. My goal, I want to get my account to 100,000 and then start withdrawing. Then I'm letting it compound. However, in next Friday, it's going to be my 30 days where I'm going to do a $2,000 withdrawal. I'm going to show that. I'm going to videotape it and I'm going to go ahead and showcase that for everybody in the community. Then you guys know that the withdrawals are good. Everything's killer. I mean, even when members start ranking up, getting these bonuses, they're going to be showing that too. But it's just a great time right now in Trade Tribe because one thing about Trade Tribes, we never touch anybody's deposit, which is unlike any other company out there because all these other companies, they're touching the deposit where we don't touch it. We use that for liquidity, which means we're going to be around for many years to come without having to worry about anything. And then like what Brian went over, all the commissions, if somebody chooses, remember, you have a choice. You can come in passively or you can come in and build a team if you want to. You don't have to. That's the beauty of this. Everybody wins whether you choose either or. But if you choose to build a team, that is paid out of the subscription, out of anything that Jake makes over. I mean, Jake just doesn't make money just by the trades. There's several ways that we earn. I mean, we got a DEX, a decentralized exchange that's
That's what
coming.
I wanted to go over. Yep.
Oh yeah. If you want to go ahead and touch on that, go ahead.
So the DEX, this part is brilliant. This is in our roadmap, and that's what I was talking about when we're capping this at 5 million. So if you're not familiar with the DEX, basically what this is going to do for us is instead of putting money directly into the back office here through coin payments, which is a processing company that does that, we will all set up an account with the DEX. And then what we do is we go through the decks, we buy, let's say we create a trade tribe token that's a stable coin at $1, like a USDC or a USDT. And then you grab that and then you put it in your trade tribe account. Well, that swap, that sell, that buy, or whichever one those percentages will then turn around and help pay us what we're making in trade tribe. So it will be a really cool cycle how that works, on how it will help pay our community. And Jake's like, once we get to 5 million, we create this DEX, it'll be straight up cruise control for our whole community. He's like, we really won't even need to bring in other people. We just compound our accounts a little bit more because we'll be making such a high percentages off the DEX. He's like, you guys could just go promote the DEX for people to use, or we can recruit more people as well, because that brings more volume going through that decentralized exchange. So it's a really cool concept. And Jake's like, oh yeah, we're going to build this. I exactly know what I want to do and how it will work for us. He's very smart. And so that is something that I don't see anybody else doing. By the time they say they're going to do it, never happens. But besides that, I mean, I don't know. I'm just excited because everybody that's joining is the right people, and we're kind of like not letting some people in that we don't really want to grab this and go be weird about it. So we just want the right people in. So yeah, sustainability is key, and that's what we've provided. And the fact that nobody's touching any funds that go in, no fast starts are getting paid out from people's trading money. Fast starts get paid from VIP parts. So if you're a big recruiter, you're going to get paid great payments every 3 months. When someone buys that VIP, it's going to snowball all over the place because people join every day. Every day we see 5-10 people jumping in VIP or doing, creating accounts. So, but that's all I have. You guys open up for questions. I know the Blade, you just got on here, so you have to watch the replay. But any questions? I'm here to answer. Jake will be on tomorrow around 2 p.m. And if the market's right, he will do a trade, maybe 10K trade, maybe 20K trade. He does leverage trading. He doesn't trade with all of our money. He trades probably with 40% of the initial funds that are in there through different trades, long-term, short-term, stakes another 40%. And then once we get our own exchange, we'll stake in our own exchange, which will be even more profit for us. And then at the same time, he does some kind of, I call it like gem coin hunting, where he's looking for coins that can go 3 to 10x, like super quick, get in and get out. So is that it? Okay. But yeah, any questions? You can unmute and ask. If not, I'll stop the recording. Well, I'll stop the recording then. I'll stay on for a minute in case someone wants to ask a question that's not on the recording. But if you're watching this, get back to the person that invited you. We'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday. We do these every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern. This Thursday, gonna do a giveaway of a $250 VIP account. We'll put people's names or numbers in a wheel and spin it. And if they win, they win. And then we fund their account with $250.